Welcome, nostrils, to my little spot in the world in a light blue hue. My light blue surroundings are a fitting theme for today's video. Hi! Dr. Magnifiscent right over here, yet again. And welcome to my little fragrance show, the Nashville Nose. Heard of it? And by the time I release this video, it will be June, so happy Pride Month to my LGBTQIA plus nostrils out there. Thanks for joining me. So yes, today is all about the color light blue. Because it's going to be a little bit of a versus battle with two releases from the extremely popular summertime line. It's light blue Eau Intense versus light blue Forever. I guess I'll be keeping it forever until it runs out. I've never smelled these on me before. I have smelled them on other people, and they do smell really nice. So I'm feeling optimistic. Eau Intense was composed by the great Alberto Morillas, an industry veteran most known for the Outr-eau line. I know Morillas is a multifaceted, multi-talented, world-renowned perfumer. He can literally do anything. But I believe when he finally leaves this earth, his gravestone will read King of Freshies. Seems to be kind of what he's most famous for. Shocking for me to find out Light Blue Forever was not composed by Alberto Morillas, but a name that I hadn't heard of until now. A perfumer by the name of Shamala Maison Du, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. After researching her story, it is quite a fascinating one. Born in Malaysia to a Malay and Indian family, but grew up experiencing many different types of cultures, which I'm sure she brings to her art. I believe that traveling and immersing yourself in other cultures is such a great way to broaden your scope on the world anyway. And if your career is in the arts, that has to be such a huge advantage for her. After researching her work and her catalog, the majority of her compositions are things I haven't tried yet. But she did compose one of my other favorite marine scents of all time, Tom Ford's Oud Mineral, one of the most brilliant and creative takes on an aquatic. Anyone I show this to ends up getting their socks knocked right off. So I have a feeling I'm gonna become a quick fan of her style of perfumery, especially considering how much she loves to combine her passions of science and art. Hey, I can relate to that. My combined passions of science and art are definitely a big reason why I'm such a fragrance nut. Let's tear these suckers open. I really want to smell them. Ooh, the box is fuzzy. Hey, this one's fuzzy too. Kind of a nice touch. I love the fuzzy boxes. They're so soft. Oh God, I need to shave. Here's the box for Light Blue Eau Intense. And up close, you can really see the fuzzy texture. That is so fun. I love that. And the box for Light Blue Forever is pretty much the same. Only the color is maybe a little more turquoise. Let's see the bottles. Brace for impact. Oh. That wasn't so bad at all. Thank God for the soft boxes. I love these bottles too. They're really simple, nothing crazy. Here's the Eau Intense bottle, kind of a bell shape, and the glass is frosty. So I'm guessing by its presentation that this one's gonna be really fresh. The Light Blue Forever bottle, however, is real classy. It's not frosted, it's just a clear glass, but it's a nice deep shade of blue. And the caps look really different from one another. Like this cap is silver plastic with the little frosted blue plastic cap on the cap, and Forever just has a nice gold accent on the bottom rim here. The Forever bottle also has a gold atomizer, while Eau Intense just has a silver one. Or is it light blue? Hold on, maybe it's my lights. Kind of hard to tell in this room. It's really blue. Let me look out in the hallway here. Ah, no, just a silver atomizer, that's all. You're throwing me off, lights. So weird, the atomizer has this blue hue with a little pink stripe on this. Oh. Okay, there's your presentation. Let's get to smelling them. But first, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You know you want to join this community and become an official nostril. And if you'd like to help us bring more nostrils to this channel, post this video on your socials and help us get the word out. Thanks, everybody. All right, the time has come. Time to diagnose. The doctor is now in. Starting with Light Blue Eau Intense. Right here. I am getting a blast of freshness in the air right now. Oh, that is ultra fresh. In fact, it's kind of reminding me a little bit of Outr-eau, at least in the air in its initial open. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because it's Alberto Morillas and maybe that's crept into my mind, but it's kind of reminding me of Outr-eau, but a more grapefruit dominant Aqua di Gio. Oh, that is nice though. That is really, really nice. I like it better though. It's like very modern. Man, it makes me wonder if Alberto had this formulation queued up as a possible Aqua di Gio flanker, but then got approached by the light blue line. I really don't know the history of that. I mean, there's no way of knowing, but it definitely smells like it's got that Alberto Maria's flair on there. That is lovely. Yep, I can see why this was such a hit. Wonderful. Let's look at the notes. All right, some obvious ones: grapefruit, mandarin orange, seawater. But then we got some juniper, musk, and amberwood in the base. Pretty simple note breakdown and a simple smelling composition. Nothing too out there. Just a simply nice summertime, watery, citrusy, grapefruity, freshy. I like it. I'm a fan, which is unusual for me because I was kind of wondering if I would like it in the first place. You know how eccentric I can be. If I love things like Oud Mineral, this is nothing like that. This is very mass-pleasing, very designery smelling, but it's just so good. It's so darn good. I kind of get the same feeling from it that I got when I first tried Aqua di Gio Eau de Parfum. In fact, I kind of want to compare these two. Let's splash it on this wrist real quick. Why not? Let's compare Alberto's work, shall we? Wow, it is kind of similar, yeah. Much less grapefruity, obviously, but just as easy and nice and pleasant and just guaranteed to be loved by those around you. I have a feeling their performance might be about neck and neck. I'm kind of glad that I splashed this on just in this experiment, just for comparison. Sometimes I have a tendency to do that. I'll test out one. I'll be like, oh, that kind of smells like this. Oh, and this, and this, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that. All of a sudden, I'm a walking Macy's. I have to be careful with that. I don't want Emily to kill me. Emily's at her acting class right now, so I can spray like crazy and still have enough time to scrub myself before she gets home. Man, I am kind of astonished, though, how similar these two smell, though. You can definitely tell they were designed by the same guy with his own signature type thing. Okay. Time for light blue forever. Over here, please. Try not to spray my Pride watch. A little bit on the Pride watch. Hang on. There we go. It's okay. I'm just gonna make my Pride watch smell awesome. Now this one, I'm not really getting a ton of sillage. Yeah, over here, when I splashed on Eau Intense, it filled up the room instantly. But this one, I'm not getting a lot in the air. It must be a thicker, denser concentration. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is really different. Oh, damn. Oh, I think I really like this one. Whoa. Okay, this one is a whole other... that takes this scent profile to a whole new depth. It's still really grapefruity, but it just smells bolder and richer. It smells more opaque, which is odd for a freshie. Still very fresh, don't get me wrong. Like, this is still extremely perfect for summer, but it's... Wow. It's got a whole other level of... I want to say sexy to it. Oh, damn. Okay, in the open, already this one I think is winning. No spoilers, but you know, yeah, this is like less grapefruit juice and more like the grapefruit rind. It's more sour than Eau Intense. Well, let's check out the notes on Forever and see how these two stack up as far as what's listed. Okay, we have some similarities. It also has grapefruit, obviously. It's got musk in the base, but we do have the addition of bergamot, ozonic notes, violet leaf, patchouli, and vetiver. So I think my nose was pretty dead on when it came to detecting a little bit more refinement. Eau Intense is much more playful and much more familiar to what's already been existing in the mainstream of fresh, summery, watery, fruity, citrusy fragrances. That was a bit long-winded. Light Blue Forever, though, it's got something really special and unique about it. And it could be those few elements, like the violet leaf, vetiver, and patchouli. Really provides a lot of depth. Well, there's only one way to find out who's gonna win this battle. We gotta step away. We gotta let them do their thing, work their magic. And I'll come back after they're fully developed, and I'll give you a report on performance. It's the same thing we do every time. You know how this works. I won't be gone long. Well, actually, I will be, but not for you, with the power of editing. So just hang tight for like 3 seconds, you know, the usual. Enjoy the elevator music. Be right back. And we're back. Did you enjoy that elevator music? It's gonna be stuck in your head all day. So now that they're fully developed, I'm kind of not surprised that my opinion hasn't really changed at all since before. It's a pretty common thing with designer perfumes. They don't really take you on an olfactory ride as much as niche perfumes do. Obviously, they're going to evolve a little bit. The only difference I can really detect with Forever is that it's gotten really musky. Those musk notes are really coming out, and the citrus has really died down, which is pretty normal. Right now, those base notes are popping. Whereas Eau Intense is still rocking that bright, watery citrus feel, but it has died off a lot more than Forever has. So on performance, Forever is definitely the winner between these two, which I kind of expected, especially when you just look at the bottles. I mean, obviously this is gonna be the bright, fresh, super hot and sweaty daytime one, and this one is gonna be a little bit more elevated. And that's exactly true to how they smell. But I have to say, Eau Intense is so fun. This thing is a blast. This is just a party in a bottle right here. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great release, and I think it's just absolute perfumery brilliance by Alberto Marias. But Shamala? Hot damn, girl. This thing is a complete work of art in a designer world. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It starts out really sour and citrusy, and it just gets real sexy as it dries down. So it wouldn't be fair for me just to claim one winner because they both have totally different purposes. I feel like we just talked about this in the Prada L'Homme video. Each one is gonna be perfect for a different setting. But if I'm just gonna pick one on how much I like the smell and how well it performs on me, then it's a pretty obvious choice. If you know me, you probably saw this coming, but for me personally, I'm gonna claim Light Blue Forever as the winner of this versus battle. But I'm really glad that I have Eau Intense, and I am going to wear the heck out of it. I'm gonna wear this on really hot days, and come nightfall, when this one has fully depleted, I'm gonna splash on Forever for summer nights. I think that's a great way to categorize them. Although you can wear Light Blue Forever in the daytime, I certainly will. But I have seen a few strange reviews from people claiming that this one on certain skin types can come across smelling like BO, which I don't understand how that's possible. This is a grapefruit scent. How does grapefruit and BO, how does that, I really don't know. Do you know? I guess I would have to leave it to you, my nostrils. If any of you out there have tried this, leave me a comment. Let me know if you get that. Because I certainly don't on my skin, and I'm really glad, because that would be kind of weird. For me personally though, I absolutely adore this, and I think I'm gonna have to get a backup bottle right now while it's still available, because you know how it works sometimes in the designer world. This wonderful little artistic gem comes out, gets us all excited, and then the brand just rips it out from us. Why? Well, why do you think? Because money. I get it, it's a business. So if that's the case, then I would get on it right now, y'all. Unlike the name, probably won't last forever. And considering the weird BO reviews I hear, I wouldn't consider it blind buy safe. Eau Intense though, I would definitely say very much blind buy safe, especially considering the price. Could be a little stronger in performance, but you know, I'm not complaining. Again, it's really cheap, so I'm fine to slather it on or take it with me or take a decant and reapply. So both are winners in my book, but if I'm just gonna pick one over the other, then yeah, I'm gonna go with Forever. But you're all winners in my book, and if you really want to win at life, I suggest you subscribe, because a subscription to this incredible channel is 100% free, which is a lot less money than anything you're gonna spend on this stuff. And please, if you want to help us with those algorithm gods, give us a like and ring the bell, share me with any of your friends or family, or blast it all over your socials. Every little bit helps, and I really appreciate it. I also appreciate all of your opinions, so you know where to put those. And as always, I just appreciate you joining me on this fun adventure. I hope you're all having a wonderful June and a wonderful summer so far. And don't forget to come back next time, because I still have my summer designer and summer niche list coming soon. So until then, keep having a fun, sexy, and smelly summer, and you stay smelly until I see you. Later, players. The doctor is out.